Is that it?
Yes.
What on earth was that?
Any ideas? What could this mean? Are we on Mars? I mean, if that's the case, these are some really fast communication speeds that we have here with, I would assume, planet Earth. Unless we're talking about people colonizing other planets. Ooh. I got only frowns and shaken heads in response. Only one person showed a reaction other than stunned confusion. Tenmyouji. Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen, deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyouji?
Yeah, I think I know what that was. It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Mars? I'm sorry, what?
Eh?
You mean some kind of space travel?
What kind of test site was it?
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines? These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets.
Oh yeah, I can totally see that, but you're saying that the one that spoke at the other end of this line was on Mars and not this side? It makes me wonder.
But they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked. That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada. The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
So what we just listened to was a transmission from that project?
Yeah.
Why is something like that here?
Don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation. Dollars to donuts, it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
More than likely.
You mean we were meant to hear what was on that card?
Yeah.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
I was involved with the project.
Is that so? As a garbage collector there? Involved?
And the intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
It means two things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun. So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
That's when they died.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation.
Yeah, true.
All we know is that's when it was discovered.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah.
I mean, then again, this could be just a downloaded conversation from either Mars or the launch site that was just put here in this place. So either it is that we are on Mars, or we are at this station that Tenmyouji is talking about, or somewhere completely different. Oh, do you remember what she said? There was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people. She said 6 billion. What the heck did she mean by that?
Just what the hell happened there?
Tenmyouji frowned and looked down at the floor. We were all silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room. At last, he stopped, raised his head, and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
A virus? Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah, Radical 6.
What? How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered, or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation.
Intentional part of the simulation. I mean, that's just horrible.
The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic. Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow. And once it was out, it spread pretty quick. All across the planet.
And it killed 6 billion people?
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6. The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
Wow. Damn. I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start knowing where to start. Oh, no. Take that back. Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, the day the Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
But the day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028.
Me too. Christmas Day.
I was kidnapped on Christmas too.
Again, the worst Christmas day ever.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
And then you see what I'm saying, right? That recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future.
You see,
Well, unless we were stuck here for longer than the date of that recording, of course.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Alright, well, it's time to go, guys.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
we're out of time. We need to go back to the warehouse.
Wait. You haven't answered.
Don't care. I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything. Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving.
Alright. Good enough reason. Let's go. But,
That's enough! Shut your damn hole or I'm picking Betray!
yeah. That's... Would you pick Betray, even with Clover on our side?
Hey, come on now.
Fine. Do what you want, but I need to get back to the AB rooms. I'd like to stay with Quark, and he seems to be doing all right.
I'll stay here with him. Fi can do the voting for our pair. I can trust her. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
Tenmyouji gave her one last nod, then turned and dashed out of the infirmary. Well, that's that, I guess. We should probably be going too.
Yes. We'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
We return to the warehouse to find only K. I guess Dio is inside. I explained what had happened with Quark, then glanced around the room. Hey, where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Yeah, more than likely.
Of course.
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
Well, with someone like him, there isn't much to talk to him in the first place, so... Sorry if I guess... in terms of what we discussed in the past, I guess it's a safe bet to choose betray.
You've only got 1 BP left, don't you?
Yeah. Luna's the same.
Which you don't. Which then, yeah, you definitely don't have any choice.
If Vi chooses ally and Dio picks betray...
Phi and Luna will be penalized.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick betray. The risk with ally is just too high.
Hey Alice, don't you have 1 BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
And he'll just default to ally. I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
That is true. But at the same time, I hope that you two are gonna choose the right thing. Just choose ally so that he won't lose any BP. But what if Alice and Kay choose betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering, he is still weak. Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah, that would be unthinkable.
Alright, well... I'm gonna place my trust in both of you, Alice, Kay. I do want to believe that you're gonna do the right thing, once again.
Even if you ignore his age or condition, it's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So you'll vote to ally?
Yes.
Of course.
Alright.
Well then, shall we go?
Yes.
Kay and Alice nodded to one another, and disappeared into the AB room second from the right. Without saying anything, Phi turned and walked into the room just left of theirs. That left only myself, Clover, and Tenmyouji.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door? Something about how you'd convince me to choose ally?
Oh. Yeah, that's true. I remember that.
Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
It's not that complicated. I promise you that Clover and I will vote ally. That's it. Pretty much. In some other people's cases, that's really not convincing enough, really.
I see. And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got 1 BP.
I guess that's another reason.
Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
You'll kill me. I guess that's the gist of it.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
I disagree.
And why is that?
Clover's BP is 6. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as this round is over.
I'd never...
Shh. Quiet, Clover. That's easy for you to say. But think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not. I also might. If I guess wrong, that's a pretty big loss for me. Not to mention that we're trying to convince Tenmyouji over here. Just stick with it.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
To seduce Sigma, you say? What?
Huh?
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens. Are you sure you'll still choose ally?
Seduce me, huh? Clover, darling, what are you thinking here?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv? There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that! Ugh! As if! In your dreams, creep.
Well, that's that then. Not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed. Of course you are.
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose ally.
Yeah.
You can trust us.
And you, Tenmyouji, can definitely trust Clover.
Promise.
Of course.
We promise.
All right. I guess I'll vote ally too then.
3 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, looks like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you too. Tenmyouji gave us a curt nod, then turned and strode into the second AB room from the left. Alright, let's see how this one is gonna go. Another day, another AB round. Right, well, let's get to it.
Yeah. Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
What is it? What's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you. But you're so big and strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
You're just messing with us, aren't you, Clover? Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely. Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back. If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say. Yep. Anything. So think carefully, okay? If you choose Ally, you're trusting him with your life.
yeah. If you choose to betray, it's all over.
Uh-huh. Are you really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
Hey, no, that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick Betray.
But if he chooses ally, and we don't,
Then I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself. I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet. And I can't leave her behind. Please, will you pick Betray?
if this is some sort of big joke, then you're really going for it. But if you're serious about this, then that is one huge oof.
20 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
The voting machine was in front of me. I didn't have much time left to think. Would I keep my promise to Tenmyouji and pick ally? Or would I betray him for Clover and...
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
In the end, there was only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
I am a bit disappointed in you, Clover.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Alright, let's see this time. What's it gonna be? Are we gonna get the best results, or are we gonna get the worst results?
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Ally, ally. Okay. Betray, betray. And... Thank you, Tenmyouji. Thank you.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Alright, well, nobody is gonna escape through the number 9 door this time around. Which is good. And nobody is infected, nobody died this far, so... yeah. Maybe this time we're gonna be able to go past the to be continued shtick. And, yeah. We trusted you, Tenmyouji. And I'm glad that you trusted us as well. It seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out. Thanks.
I could say the same thing. No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. And I felt myself smile in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma. And after I'd told you I'd listen to anything you said. Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. Across the room, Dio and Phi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend yourself with betray, just like I would.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went too?
Alice?
Alice?
No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
Oh... Somewhat unsteadily. What, can you describe that a little bit more? Okay.
She left the warehouse?
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And, well, once again, I'm glad that you picked the right choice, Kay. Kinda makes me think of Alice's situation over here, of her status. If she is okay or not. In which case, it makes me think if it was both your choices or it was just yours, Kay. But either way, once again, I'm glad that you picked the right choice here, Kay. Thank you.
And you two still choose Ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
If you say so. Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Yeah. Because this is what it's all about, retaining our humanity here.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired. Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse.
The ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want?
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of risks were extended for me to examine. Okay, so Phi has pair 8, cyan, or I don't know if that was actually Phi. Huh? It looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair, and Phi is a magenta pair, but Tenmyouji is a yellow pair.
The 3 solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
Then how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're gonna be white this time.
Ah, yes. Dio told me about them. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You should have seen them then too, Phi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah, so lay it on us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Alright, well, let's see. Phi nodded and began to explain. Option A. Tenmyouji, yellow, and me, blue, would form one group. Alright, that's a good one. Phi and Dio would form another group. Clover and K would form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah. There's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are.
Yeah, that's true. There are so many colors, we can already...
But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So there'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right?
Right.
Alright, what now? We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
Yeah, about an hour it looks like.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
Alright, that's good. Clover gave her a shrug, and the two of them headed out through the cyan door.
Do I really need to say it?
What? The infirmary, right? You're going to go check on Quark.
Yeah.
He gave me a nod, and trotted out through the yellow door. Now left only 3 of us. DOK and myself. Alright. DOK and myself. The big boys. With another plan of attack to put the diapers on Dio once again. In case he does something bad once again. What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Ah, right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
Sure. With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off toward the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this?
Eh?
You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay, okay, you don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
The conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. Alright, well, it's just you and me, Sigma. Alright. What should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Of course. I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyouji. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run, down the hallway and toward the infirmary. Alright. For a second I thought that we're gonna have some options where we can just go wherever we want and just talk to people. Huh? There's nobody here? The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was. Okay, good. Alright, well, let's talk, Tenmyouji. For a second I thought that everybody just disappeared, in which case, oh god, the chaos is already happening. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? I must have made some small noise, because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
All the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?